Yes, people. We are sorry. I'm just laughing. Hey, Lewis, I'll send you the link if you want, fam. Let me know if you're active. So as you can see from Lewis's comment on the screen, he says, "Big up, bro. Please delete this on behalf of your world champions." Alejandro Garnacho moved to Chelsea, moves closer. We're back live, Sarcasm City TV, YouTube, ManDem United podcast, where we are discussing all things Manchester United, including Alejandro Garnacho's potential move to Chelsea, edging closer. Carlos Baleba to Manchester United. The rumors, the talk is still ongoing as well. Hojlund as well. Someone did put in the last stream, and I didn't manage to get to it, about Hojlund rejecting a move to AC Milan. Apparently, I'm not sure of the source. And it also stated that Manchester United want a permanent transfer rather than a loan. So we'll be discussing all of those things. Please keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United related. Please, people, run up the likes though. Whether you're joining over from the raid, whether you've just got here, whether you're watching this back after the video, please make sure you hit the like button. When you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. Hit the like button on the video. So important you do that. Make sure you share this out across all the socials, people. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV on Twitter and Instagram, Twitter/X Instagram. Hey, Lewis, make sure you retweet this, please, on your Twitter. Appreciate it, my guy. I got to get the good word out about this. And on top of that, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. We got to welcome my brother from the best coast, which is the West Coast. Eddie is also in the building. What are you saying, Eddie? You good?
I'm good, man. It just feels good. It hit different. When you put that comment right up there, it hit different. As the world champs, he's asking of us. He's asking of us, people. Yeah. You see the pearls. You see the pearls showing, bro. The pearls are showing
I see
right
you
now,
smile
man.
like that in time, fam. I see you smile like that in time.
Man, come on, man. What are we talking about, dog? You see what we talking about right now, man? You see what we talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man. I feel like I just did a bid. I just did a bid. I've been eating Cheez-Its, hot Cheetos, beef jerky for dinner. I come out that joint, I smell that fresh air. Whoa. I get that crispy chicken, that McChicken, that double McChicken. I'm a big boy like that. I get the double McChicken. You ask me, what's the double McChicken? I just order two. Put one on top of the other. Hello. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Eating my sweet and sour, too. Get my shit right off the top. I don't want the shit that was at the bottom of the box when you got it out. Get my shit at the top. I'm all good, bro. I'm all good, man.
I love that, fam. Glad you're all good. Glad you're all good. Big up to everyone in the chat as well. I see all of you lot. Big up Oos. Big up Benny. Big up Hesky. Cameron, good to see you in the chat as well. G, big up to you. Let's see who else is here as well. Make sure, shout out to SM as well, man. Big up to you, man. My guy, big up. Hope you are blessed. But yeah, Garnacho to Chelsea, people. Not really much news. More news, from yesterday. We know personal terms have been agreed. The move is edging closer. Romano's been tweeting about this over the past couple of days as well. Reports also came out saying that Garnacho wanted the world champions and only the world champions people as well. So he will be, it looks like he'll be heading there. Valuation seems to be the stumbling block. Reports to say Manchester United want 50 million. Chelsea are only willing to give 30. Maybe we meet in the middle at 40 million. I'm just hoping we sell it. Take it at 30 million. Man. Adding a sell-on clause if we can at 10%, even though Chelsea will probably try and sell him at a later date for more money. But I'm all over it. I'm over the moon. Like, getting rid of Garnacho is one thing. This is one player I've wanted gone for a long time because he's so bad on the pitch and then off the pitch, all the extra noise. But the ability to sell him to Chelsea is even better. Like, that's great. Soon I knew Chelsea were interested. I was like, we owe these lot. Sell him to Chelsea.
Bro, that's the best part. Selling him is one thing. Selling them to him is a completely different thing. This is karma. This is karma. This is all that is, man. I want to see, people, if you could, what Mount's stats were as a United player. I'm trying to see something.
Oh, see, one sec. I got you now.
Let's see what Mount's stats were as a United player.
Which one is goals? Or is it goals and assists?
Give me goals, assists. Let's just do the whole shebang bang, man. Let's do it, man. That's what I want to see.
So I'm just having a look here. So his stats last season. So he got 17 appearances, 9 were substitutes, 1 goal. Mm-hmm. That's in the Prem. That's just and then the season before that, 23-24, 14 appearances, 9 as a substitute, 1 goal. And I think he's only been there 2 years, so his stats before that with Chelsea.
I want to go out on that ledge, man. I want to say, fuck it, because I'm having so much fun. At the end of Mount's tenure as a United player, his stats will be better than Garnacho's at the end of his tenure as a Chelsea player. Fuck it. Fuck it. We going for it. This is a celebration, people. I could be wrong. I'm here to tell you, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Shout out to Garnacho doing everything he wanted to do to get this move to happen. You know, again, making people think, you know, Fabrizio Romano actually knows what the hell he's talking about. It's a true gift Garnacho got. You feel me? So we appreciate him too.
You were saying this yesterday. You reckon that it's Garnacho and Garnacho's people who are giving the information to Ruben?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ain't nobody else trying to talk to no Alejandro Garnacho. Shit. That's the only person who would want that news, man. That's the only person. Ain't nobody else caring about that shit. Nobody else cares about Alejandro Garnacho, man.
No other journalist did want to. Like, no.
I ain't see Ben Jacobs talk about that shit now one time. What's old boy who brought the Belabor news? I ain't heard him talk about that shit now one time.
Yeah, Indicalio. Yeah. Shout out to Indicalio, though.
Come on, man.
Said that, yeah.
We know the truth. We don't care about you, big dog. We don't. So the quicker this shit happens, the better.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
Can't make this up, man. Can't make this up, man.
You're right. 110%. You're right, fam. It's so bad.
Phone jumping. That's how excited I am. My phone is
even the phone is. I was saying even the phone is jumping. That's another thing I keep hearing about remontadas, and I'm seeing it not so much from Chelsea fans, but more so from Manchester United fans and others. Oh, what if he goes there and cooks? He's not playing people. Who's he playing ahead of? They're trying to sign Javi Simmons. You've got Bino Gittins. You've got Pedro Neto. You've got Esteval. You've got Palmer, who can also play from the right. Who's he playing ahead of? João Pedro can also play from the left because he plays left wing or right wing. Don't want to tell me he's playing as a 10. He's not playing as a 9. So where is Garnacho getting all of this game time to shut up United fans and blame Manchester United? What? Someone please elaborate and please let me know. There's no Conference League for them either. There's 0 Conference League for, so you can't even you can stat pad in there. And
it's straight champs. It's straight champs.
It's Champions League. So you think, they go into play Real Madrid away and go, hey, you know what? Yeah, we putting Garnacho on the left wing against Real Madrid or Barcelona or PSG. Big up Sheik every single time. We saying Sheik.
Big up,
bro.
Big up to you guys.
What up, though?
It's going on like
Garnacho soon, man. Soon.
Yo, we need to here we go, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to here we go. We like that's what it is. What you telling them, Sheik?
I think it gets done this week. Hopefully it gets done this week. Because we just heard that like talks are low key like accelerating. So it's like, okay. Hey man, just accept the 30 million and move.
Keep it pushing.
Add it to the Belieber fund. I've been saying this, man. Like, add it to the Belieber fund.
Add it to the Belieber fund, man, because we need that's the deal we gotta get over 100%.
Yeah, man. Hey, Lewis, look, just
I'm with you, Lewis.
Just
hey,
make,
Lewis, I'd give 30. I'd give him to you for that new United kit and the purple one this season. That's what it is. If you said to me, Lewis, hey, deal, I'd say, hey, run me the purple United kit and the black and yellow one, and you can have Ghana. I'd be cool with that.
Make
that shit free. Cold. Make that shit a free transfer. I'm here to tell you right now, dear brother, we do not care. We don't care.
I think if you not take him for free, you paid him too much. You paid us too much. I'm not gonna lie. If
this was honorable business, we would pay you guys to take him. But it's not. We're amongst thieves here. Facts. So we owe you nothing. We owe you absolutely nothing. And you'll take that and you'll like it. Word to I think he's still in jail, so let me not say that. But I'll leave it right there.
No. I don't have the kit. No, I don't.
That's fire though. Is that a training top?
Yeah, just like a shirt.
Yeah, because he looks similar to the actual away kit. It's clean still. I can't lie. Guy's clean.
Yeah, purple.
It's clean.
The new kit, the black kit too. They cooked with. They cooked.
Yeah.
They cooked.
Hey, don't do that. SM. My Chelsea worried that Nacho. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Man, just be saying.
That's from the last stream. It's from the last stream, huh?
Man still got his track shoes on. Man try to tell me Casemiro was toxic. So, okay.
In what way?
Because he said he wasn't. His words. He wasn't trying in games, and because he's influential in training, that spread to the younger players.
This is man. This is
that spread to the younger players. Crazy.
It's like, that's the part that had me hooked up. I was like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me there's not, like, we know what disgruntled older players look like. We had one for a year and a half. Like, he was nowhere close to that. Mm-hmm. And if you look at everybody's interactions with him on the pitch, if you take mind of those, he always looks like he's having a great time. They're always glad that he's on their team. Like, yeah, it's just strange how some people will frame certain instances with the club and then don't carry that same energy to other parts. Like I said, when I think you were talking about who's toxic at the club, there are toxic players, right?
Agreed.
I think Garnacho and Rashford were two of the more toxic players. I think what doesn't help the toxicity of those players is the manager continue to enable them. Right? Like,
because you got rid of Rashford. You got rid of
Rashford, but you played Garnacho every week until the last month about.
Yes.
Notice how the manager also spoke about a lot of these issues and still continue to play these.
Still continue to play him, and again, the manager doesn't deserve any type of grace at all, because you made me sit and Sheik and Flawless sit through at least 20 games of Rasmus Hojlund at striker. I could be
rinse
honest
and
with
repeat.
You.
Oh,
if anything bad in life at that moment, I'm gonna say it happened to him at that moment, I would have understood why. The energy you put out by putting Rasmus Hojlund to torture us United fans is going to come back to you some way, right? Whether that was you broke your foot, your clothes didn't fit too tight, whatever bad luck happened to Ruben Amorim at that time, it was self-inflicted. That 15th place, we deserve that. We absolutely deserve that. You played Rasmus Hojlund in the Premier League. You played Alejandro Garnacho in the Premier League while you had Kobe Mainu and Joshua Xerxes sitting on the bench.
Completely agree. He keeps talking about suffering. He keeps talking about suffering and all that stuff, right? He made us suffer by watching Rasmus Hojlund and Garnacho week in, week out. That's what
he's a sadist. He's a sadist.
He made us suffer.
Freak boys that likes pain. Step on me. That's what he says at the crib.
And shout out to Spoobie. He brought up a quote where he said that he feared for his team. He feared for his players, apparently, before games. I still think that's one of the funniest things. He feared for his players before a game. He felt fearful.
I agree. I think Garnacho will cook at Chelsea, by the way. I agree.
Me too. Cook hot dog.
Me three. Yeah, me three, man.
I'm there for that. Hot dog shit, a steaming plate of it, serving it up.
Yeah. Tobias says,
running down the wing and the shed saying,
yeah, Nacho gonna get flipped like a brick in 18 months by Chelsea. He only cares about revenge on United, hence rejecting other clubs.
Oh,
if this is revenge, sign me up. I'm leaving.
Sign me up. Money. The good thing is though, Flawless, that motherfucker stink anyway. So all that shit he gonna be serving ain't gonna smell that bad. They gonna be used to it.
I can't take Garnacho seriously. He really tried to threaten us. He said, "Give me Chelsea, or I will not play football for 6 to 12 months." Not realizing that it's a win-win situation for us in both situations. We don't want you to play, so it's good that you're saying that. And also at the same time, we want you to leave. So, who are you trying to threaten, bro? Like, I won't play for 6 to 12 months.
Need, man.
That's great. This is great.
I think European sports don't have the opportunity to deal with an overpaid bum ass player too many times. This shit happens all the time in American leagues. He outside the door, he was something. The moment he pulled through our door, he's on some bullshit. And we done paid you all this money, right? And then you know what happens? Literally, we tell them, keep your money, stay the fuck out. We're gonna figure something out. And a week later or two later, the brother is gone. This happens all the time, people. It's called freezing a player out, right? It literally what you call it is freezing a player out, and it's from the top down. Ownership okays with it, management okays with it, the coach okays with it. The player don't even give a fuck. He can be like, "Oh, I want to earn my spot back. I want to show them what I'm really about." Nah, we passed that, homeboy. You cost too much. Next.
Thanks.
What we got here, man?
He's gotta go, man. Glad he's going. I'm honestly like so glad that we most likely possibly don't have to see the pair of Rasmus Hojlund and Garnacho next season at all.
I guarantee you we won't.
Can you like in the chat drop the Hojlund news, please? The Hojlund
because Hojlund looks like AC Milan really do want him, and I don't know. Maybe it's gonna come down
this
to
this brother Allegri. How he has trophies. Somebody's gonna have to.
Because they just sold Morata to Como, Fabregas's team, so they should. I think they're looking maybe for a striker, which is why they're trying to get Rasmus Hojlund.
You lose Reinders.
Maybe.
And you pull through with Rasmus Hojlund. Brother, the football.
Listen, man, hey, no complaints from us, though, Eddie. I see the vision. Go on, man. Go on, Allegri. Take Rasmus Hojlund.
I can't even force myself to do that, Sheik. I'm sorry. I tried. There's certain places I won't go. There's just certain places I can't go.
We got to look out for ourselves right now first, though. We're 15th. This is what we got to look out. We got to look out for ourselves first, man. We're 15th. Rasmus Hojlund, leave. Garnacho, leave. Genuinely, just go. Which actually means that we'll get to see more of Xerxes. Because there's just no chance of Rasmus Hojlund next season.
That is true.
This is one good positive sign.
Someone in the chat, yo, drop the link so I don't have to go
search. I need these guys
gone.
I'm telling you. It's going to be a big difference. Not having those two around, which is a good thing. That they're on the verge of leaving, for sure.
Absolutely.
I hope Rasmus Hojlund man. I hope these guys leave.
Here we go. So Indy said this. He rejected AC for West Ham and Newcastle. No way Newcastle going for Hojlund. Is that what Indy said? What's the actual quote?
I swear to God.
What's the actual quote?
Honestly, if Newcastle get Rasmus Hojlund, I think this has to go down as one of the worst transfer windows for Newcastle. I think of all time.
No way did they go in for Hojlund.
No way you start from Ekitike and you fall all the way down to Rasmus Hojlund. There's Nicholas Jackson out there who I think is better than Rasmus Hojlund.
Yeah,
you could still sign him.
Yeah,
you could still sign him. Like this one, anyways. That's just me. Imagine this. No, hear me out. Put this into perspective. Imagine losing Isak and signing Rasmus Hojlund.
Jesus.
That's what they would do.
Yeah, Steve ain't gonna be drinking milk during those watch-ons. I'll tell you that right now.
That's gonna be straight vodka, man.
Yeah, shit.
Vodka out the bowl.
Look at the chat. Past the MacBook exchange. This is what I'm saying, man. Look at that's nasty work.
No way did they. And what's going on? So he rejected them.
That would be sensational work by Manchester United.
Let me try and find
but that's nasty work.
Shit. Let me try and find this. Let me actually find this and see what's what.
They lose out on Mbeumo. They lose out on Ekitike. They lose out on Sesko. They lose out on João Pedro. They lose out on keeping one of their players, Isak, so important. And they get Rasmus Hojlund and Elanga in a window.
Bruh. That's so ugly, dog. That
nasty
is
work.
Super.
It's nasty work.
That is, I would pray for him. It would be the Christian in me, would be like, yeah, I gotta pray for him, bro. Because I wouldn't know how do you make it back from that.
There's no way back, man. There's only a way down.
They better hope and pray they don't do that. Seriously, they better hope.
How do you tell your fan base this is what it is? Hey man, we done missed out.
I can't believe there's so many teams interested in, man.
By the way, I really do think
Who's
Hojlund's
interested
done.
in
He's
him?
finished at our club. I think Hojlund is finished at our club. He's not going to
Hojlund.
No, he
Yeah.
is. He is.
AC Milan, yeah. AC Milan, yeah.
AC
The
Milan,
way-
that makes sense. Again, Allegri. Anybody else?
Yeah. And they're saying Newcastle and who else did he reach out? West Ham. I'm trying to find it now and see what's
West
what.
Ham is hilarious.
Yeah. Trying to find
Newcastle.
out.
There has been like a link of Newcastle as well, but yeah, it's mainly been AC Milan.
Yeah, AC Milan Militaris. Let's
Because
see.
Fabrizio tweeted about that, saying something about a loan option, like 40 million to buy or 30 million to buy.
Yeah, there's nothing new. I'm just having a look. But yeah, game gone. If we can get,
He's done. Way manager spoke about him. Didn't start in the preseason game this past weekend over against Fiorentina. He's finished. I don't think he's gonna play again. There are a lot of reports saying that he keeps insisting that he wanted to stay, but now I think him and his camp have accepted that there's just no future for him at the club. He's not gonna play again.
Good.
Yeah, but all this, I want to stay and fight for my place and all this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Stephanie.
You're making
at some point in time when someone tells you they don't want you. At some point in time, when someone tells you they don't want you, you're not gonna continue to just stay there. At some point you're gonna want to leave and just go somewhere else. World Cup season's around the corner, bro. You know, go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm just trying to find info, but yeah. See, this is from Laurie Whitwell. This is the Athletic. AC Milan, Borussia Dortmund, RB Leipzig, and Newcastle United are all monitoring the situation of Hojlund. I know Leipzig were interested because when we was in for Sesko before we signed him,
they wanted him. Yeah,
dream signing. AC, Newcastle. Yeah, so this team's interested. Mad thing.
Man.
Yeah.
So we have fully reformed our attack, mostly.
Cool. And with that being said, let's get to that because we got Arsenal on the weekend. Go to you first, Eddie, man. Thoughts on that game coming up?
First of all,
at home. Opening game.
Such a big
let's
game.
be clear. Fuck Arsenal. That first and
Fuck
foremost.
Arsenal every single time.
Sheik and Flawless, I want to give you credit. What I saw from a certain fan base's representative on a stream that you had on your channel. It was enough to threaten somebody next to me, but I didn't even know them. It was just visceral. Like I had to threaten somebody, but just because I could, it was within me, bro. It's scary. It's scary. I'll give Don C some grace because Don C again, he was very coherent with the likes of Henry and Bergkamp, real footballers on the pitch, really doing shit, really keeping you scared at night. Like they saw that, so I give them grace. To the younger ones, to my Tonys, the brother who was in the top corner. I don't want to. Sad.
Yeah. Sad.
I need them to make it a personal mission of themselves to find their faith again, find religion. They're lost. They're truly lost. These people need a mentor. They need some holy scripture. They need an intervention at the end of this. So I'm fairly confident because I understand Arsenal have not really changed since last year. Arsenal have not changed since last year.
Okay.
This is the same Arsenal team.
So you don't think Gyökeres and Zubimendi have improved?
No.
Okay, go on.
No. You want to know why?
Yeah, of course.
Because individuality goes to suffer at Arsenal Football Club. The lead cone disciple is at the helm, Flawless. The lead cone disciple is at the helm. You cannot cook with that type of manager. He wants to coach every single step in the final third to all the way back to the goalkeeper. They did not look like a team who found an attacking rhythm before this shit even gets going. And usually in preseason, you don't want to see everything. You just want to see something, right?
Yeah.
Because it's preseason. These guys are coming back from Ibiza. They're coming back from Lord knows where, right? They was like me in Tijuana, just making a couple of questionable decisions. But when you come back, there's an adjustment period. There's an adjustment period. You got to have it. And they just look stiff. They look stale. So I think we're coming in with the momentum because our players collectively are happy to start anew. And so I like our energy going into this game. I like the fact that we're at home. And I like the fact that Arsenal don't seem to have found their footing. And I think that we're going to play with the level of intensity that'll make it hard for them to find it by the time that they need to. So, yeah, I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident for this game for sure.
That's fair. I was saying, hey, Sheik, what are you saying in regards to it? Don't worry, people. We're going to get predictions from both the ManDem, get top 8s from both the ManDem as well shortly. But yeah, Sheik.
I did say 2-1 on my channel earlier. Yeah. So I also
now you thought about it and we heard what Eddie said. You saying 4-1. I see you, fam. I see
No. I've made no predictions. I've made no predictions.
I do agree with Eddie, though. I think definitely they are, like, let's not get this wrong. They are better than us as a team, as a unit, like as a squad, everything. They are better than us currently. I still think, I don't know, maybe they just don't seem under their manager as well convincing enough to me still yet. I think can they beat us if they play a certain way? Yes, of course. But I think we talked about this before. We're probably going to set up to play counterattack because I think that's probably the best way that we can try to win. With Cunha and Buemo, like their pace, just their quality up front, and then depending on if Sesko plays or Xerxes plays, I think that'll probably be the best way that we can try to win. But yeah, we could. I expect to see, again, we talked about this before. I expect to see improvements. I expect to see some sort of quality from everyone. The new signings, and I expect to see them to take that game as a very big occasion. Announce yourself to Manchester. You're here now. You're wearing the shirt and all that type of stuff. So take that game as, and the rest of the players too, take this like as the first time that you can kind of, if you want to, if you really care about all this stuff, apologize for the season before and show that you actually, want to turn things around. This is the best way that you could do it. Beat Arsenal first day of the Premier League. Arsenal Football Club. This is the best way that you could kind of, if you are trying to gain some sort of confidence, momentum, whatever, you could do it by beating Arsenal. So that's really it. I think, like, I know this game has a draw written all over it, to be honest, with the way both teams have been playing. We don't really look that convincing. Arsenal don't really look that convincing in their preseason either. So it has a draw written all over it, but I think we can win. I think 2-1 is possible. It is definitely possible. Definitely.
Yeah. Shout out to Connor. In regards to, I'm trying to think. Xerxes not fully fit. I don't think Maz is fully fit. They're the only two I can think of. Onana's out as well. Onana, Mazraoui, Xerxes. You lot watch preseason. Chat, who else didn't play like feature like that? I can't think of anyone outside of those three.
Those are the big three.
Yeah, if I were to just predict the lineup, I would probably say he goes, if as bad as it sounds, if we don't sign a goalkeeper, then I think it will be Onana, of course, if we don't sign a goalkeeper. Because I think he's back in training or whatever.
Is he actually?
I think he's back in training. Yeah, I think he's like back in training.
Oh, this guy, man.
So he'll probably start with Onana or Bindy or whatever. Then he'll play Heaven, Euro, Delict.
Is Heaven available?
Yeah, Heaven played preseason. Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was in.
He looked a little bit shaky, I'm not gonna lie, in preseason. He gave away a couple of goals. Like, how was that fault for some goals that we conceded in preseason? But he's still quality. I still think he's like to a certain level.
Yeah, probably of the back three on the ball, he's probably our best. If I had
so Heaven, Euro, Delict, I think he'll go with. He'll play Dorgo on the left hand side. He'll play Ahmed on the right hand side. He'll go with Cunha and Buemo, and then if Sesko's like fit enough to start, match fit and all that, you'll probably start Sesko. Probably.
Who's the midfield?
Bruno and Casemiro. I totally forgot about that.
You reckon he goes Bruno and Cas? Okay. I'm not sure. Again, Tesco, I'm not sure if he's up to speed. You're saying Lissandro, Zexi, Onana, and Maz, yeah? Because I know
think
he
that's
did.
what the team will be. I think that's what the team will be.
Yeah, he's going to be some nonsense. Shout out to Vader as well in the chat, man. This guy, man. Every single time.
This one. This guy. This brother.
Yeah, I said 2-1. I said 2-1, Vader.
Talk soon, Vader. Talk soon.
Shout out to Vader, man. Shout out to Vader. We did get Vader's top 8 earlier on. Of course, he has Manchester City winning the league. He has United 7th, though. I'm saying. He has Manchester United 7th in his Aston Villa 8th. But shout out to Vader. Make sure you subscribe to Vader Games TV. Subscribe to Chic TV as well, man. Big up to Bezzy, who says, Eddie, I'm an Arsenal fan, and I hope we are both here next week to talk this. Manchester United's attack still got a gel. I'm happy going OT so early because many teams will suffer in Old Trafford when the attack clicks, especially if y'all get Belieber. It's looking grim for the next teams going OT. Haha.
Bezzy. See, I respect it. I respect it, Bezzy. Call me to the carpet. Call me to the ring, bruh. Cash in on the money in the bank. Cash in. I'll be here. I'll be around, man. I'll be around.
Eddie will be here. He'll be here. Of course, people, these shows, shout out to him. These shows will be back to 4:30 p.m. UK time, but because back again was earlier, was later, that's why I didn't do it today. And then yesterday, I don't know, because there was no news yesterday. But once the Premier League starts back to 4:30 p.m. UK times for these shows. But if some news breaks in regards to United, I'll make sure I do an earlier show or a late show or whatever the case may be. And yeah, I think Heaven did get. That's why I asked about Heaven, because I believe he did pick up an injury in the last game. So if it is, he'll probably play Maguire. Probably Maguire.
Shaw.
Euro Shaw's out there as well.
Shaw will be out there, I think.
Yeah. If he plays
Shaw will probably play left center back.
Yeah, and what Euro?
So now we got to deal. Now we got to talk about that. Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, man. If he plays Shaw, just play Euro and De Ligt then. Put Euro right-sided centre back, Luke Shaw left-sided centre back, and have De Ligt as the central centre back. If that's what you're gonna do,
I would put him on the left to deal with Saka. Listen, Luke Shaw, you can't, because if it's Martinelli or Madueke, I like, it's okay. And if you get,
I'm not worried about the left-hand side at all.
Yeah, if you get cooked by them, then you really are who we think you are.
Saka's over that side. Yeah, put Euro over there still. Don't put Shaw over there. Yeah. Have Euro and Dorgu as over there.
And then just set up deep. Like, again, Arsenal, from what I've been seeing, they generally struggle beating teams who low block them. Because I think when it's a low block, you got to have creatives that can just think off the cusp in those tight windows. Saka can do that to an extent. Gyökeres, if they start him, good luck with that shit, boy.
I was gonna say, you're not worried about Gyökeres, then?
Nah, Gyökeres out here walking around like James Corden, so I'm not really.
I recognize that he is a threat. Like
you see what I'm saying? Boy, just went crazy. Boy went crazy. So
I recognize that he is a threat, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not worried. I wouldn't say I'm worried either.
He needed about 3 weeks of that cardio treatment.
I know nothing about him. Still an unknown. Yes, he scored a lot of goals, but has he done it in an Arsenal shirt? Has he done it in the Prem?
Nope. So you're not concerned about him in this game sheet? I was asking.
So I'm saying, like,
are you concerned about him? Is he concerned?
I'm not worried about him. No. I think
we got a Mateus De Ligt. We got a Mateus De Ligt, bro.
You reckon De Ligt Euro is like?
I think. Euro. By the way, I think is solid. Like, for real, I think Euro is solid at the back. Genuinely, like,
I want us to actually start winning, so we have a chance of keeping him, because the way he's developing right now as a player, sheesh, bro.
He improved very much. That second half,
he's going to be one of them.
Game where he got cooked by Sulemana, I think it was against Southampton, or I think it was and then after that, he just didn't get dribbled past for 12 games by a single player.
It was a welcome to the Prem moment. Solid. Yes, yeah, no fit. I'm not trying to see Gyökeres. I don't want him out there, man, because he's definitely capable of doing.
And this is the other thing. This is the other thing. I'm going to address this before. This is why I need retribution this season. I think, and Jez is allowed because the Thunder won the championship. He's allowed a little bit. The way I've seen Spurs fans talk like they've not been within a hole for the past 20 years. Like literally, like they were living in a cardboard box. For some reason, somebody bought them a $30 dinner, and now they're just out here talking crazy. It's the worst thing to happen to football media in a very long time. People talk about, oh yeah, we beat Manchester United 4 times. We beat it 4 times. Nah, cut that shit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You were still 17. You were still 17. You fired the manager that got you where you were. Now you're gonna get Eze instead of Arsenal. Now that I'll allow, because again, that speaks for itself how funny that is. But nah, man, I can't hear any more of that type of chat from them. I need them to go back to the hole they crawled out of for that Europa League final, and we got to finish above them, and we got to beat them. That might be a non-negotiable for me too, Flawless. I just add that to the list. Beating Spurs twice.
We owe a lot of teams, man. But Spurs are high on that list. We
owe them an ass whooping too. Like we have to beat
Brighton, man. At 2 sides, and actually we ain't beat Arsenal in the Premier League in a minute, so we kind of owe them too. To be honest, there's plenty of teams we owe, but I hear you on that.
Canucks first season will beat a lot of these teams. Yeah,
we owe a lot of them. Sorry to cut you off. Havertz will start. I can't see him starting Havertz.
I can. Yes, I can. I can, Flawless. To be honest, I can see him.
Hey,
I can see him.
Chances of winning to me.
Hey, what did I tell you on my channel? SMH. I'm looking forward to seeing that 1 point at a time in the season. Saka, Madueke, Havertz, SMH. We're going to see it. We're going to see it sometime or another, man. SMH, because it makes you shake your head. It genuinely does. But I think maybe he could start, but I know he'll definitely get featured in the season, whether it's in the midfield or whether it's up front, for sure.
I see
he will get featured. There's no way he's on the money that he's on, 250K plus. And he doesn't play as much. He definitely will play. That's Arteta's guy. That's like his boy. Like genuinely, he vouched for that signing. He went arms and length for that signing. So like, amen. We'll see. But in terms of like our defense, what we were talking about earlier, that left hand side, I'm not worried about at all. So that makes some of the job. Shaw against Martinelli or Madueke?
No. Are you worried if it's Shaw on our left-hand side?
Our left-hand side.
Oh, you're talking about Arsenal's left-hand side.
I was talking about Arsenal's left-hand side. Yeah. No. I am to also answer that question. Yes, I am worried if we do play Shaw though, because I don't like Shaw. Shaw's terrible. But I'd rather. It just sucks, obviously, but I'd rather just play Maguire and play Euro on the left-hand side. Have Euro and Dorgu on the left-hand side. Because they have Saka on their right-hand side. Their attacking left-hand side is going to be Martinelli or Madueke. I'm not fussed about them, to be honest. So whoever starts there, whether it's Delict or Maguire, I think they could handle them.
I ain't trying to see Maguire versus Gyökeres.
Yeah, but we'll see who's fit. We'll have to see who's fit on the weekend.
You're saying if you want, play Dalot right side centre back if you really want.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna shout that as well. Just play Dalot as one of the centre backs.
He never does.
Do not play him as a wing back. Play Ahmad as a wing back.
Once or twice. Yeah, Ahmad's got to be. It can't be Dalot as a wing.
Yeah, it has to be Ahmad on the right hand side.
On that right hand side, I'll be pissed. Play Dorgu and play Ahmad. Play Dalot right side centre back. Just go Dalot, Delict, Euro.
That brings up a question I have. We got to have this.
Go.
What do y'all expect from this manager this season?
Suffering. Legit. I don't
That's
think
it.
he's...
I would say give us a week or so.
Don't get misunderstood to Peter in the chat. Dalot can defend. Dalot's problem is going forward.
Yeah.
Dalot, from a defensive standpoint, Dalot is fine. You never hear me criticize him defending. Dalot defensively is okay. He's decent. It's going forward and on the ball. That's the problem. You can play right side of a free. You right side of a free, sorry. But yeah, in regards to the manager, not much, Eddie.
Damn.
No rain.
I was gonna say, Eddie, like, if you want to know what we're expecting, the manager in 2 to 3 weeks will tell us himself.
Maguire, don't get bullied flawless. At least you're forgetting what Samu did to
He'll tell
Delip.
us
Have you
himself.
not, IDK, have you not watched Maguire? I've seen Maguire get chiefed up many a time.
You're sitting there, hey, shit. You're gonna be sitting there with Neville with that stupid ass look on his face with them glasses, talking about what we're wrong.
Of course, excuses. There's gonna be a whole lot of excuses again. He's gonna tell us exactly what we need, because he knows it all, right? Like, Storm is coming. We're going to suffer this and that. Now we will see the good days. So to also again further answer your question, I hope to see the good days. This is what the manager said. After a storm, there are the good days.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see then. They're telling us about good days. The storm's gone. We can't still, after 200 million that we've spent so far this summer, we can't still be suffering. You can't tell me this. You can't say we're still suffering after 200 million.
It's weird, man.
And then if we get Baliba and a goalkeeper, you still can't tell us this season you're suffering. You can't. Like, you just can't.
You just can't. Yeah, it's weird. I just look at this guy, and when we was talking about, you know, who we will put where, this and that, like, it hit me that he really be on bullshit when it comes to that. Like, y'all will say something like, "There's no way he does that," and then we look at the team sheet, and he just fucking did it. And so I'm looking at, I think where we'll see him just look so bad is that midfield pairing. Like, then we'll see the level of his, because if he doesn't get the midfield pairing right with who we have, right, and who he plays, because I'm thinking that midfield pairing for a Sunday
will be awful.
You can't put Ugarte in because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. You can't put Casemiro there because he doesn't have the legs to do what you need him to do.
You can't put him alongside of Bruno Fernandes. That's what you can't do.
Who? Casemiro?
Casemiro, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't put him alongside of Bruno.
You can't put him along Bruno Fernandes. And I think what he's going to do, honest to God, bro, he's going to put Cunha or Mbeumo in that striker role. He's gonna put Bruno in the
Mount
10.
in it, or maybe that. Yeah,
that's what I think he'll do. And I'm with y'all with the, and so then maybe he goes Mainu, Ugarte.
No, Bruno.
I can see that.
Bruno in the 10.
Yeah, Bruno's gonna be in one of the 10 because he's not gonna have the confidence in Sesko yet as a starting option.
I think Sesko is a fitness thing. I reckon it's Bruno. I reckon Bruno plays in the pivot. I think it's Mbeumo Cunha is the 10, and he puts Mount up top.
You think he plays Mount?
Yeah, he puts Mount up. No?
Oh shit!
Xerxes not available. Sesko ain't fully up to speed.
News on Xerxes, for real. Xerxes hasn't played a single preseason minute, for real.
Yeah. Smile on top, man. I'm telling you.
Let me see Bruno that 7 shirt.
Bruno and Ugarte in the pivot.
Bro,
Bruno Ugarte is absolutely stinky, man. It's disgusting.
I think for the defensive purposes in the midfield, he'll put Bruno there.
Bruno's starting. Bruno for sure starting, like every single game. He's playing every single game. They didn't reject 100 million to not start him every single game.
Yeah.
He's playing every single game. He's the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah.
So we have to accept it. That's why I'm saying if we sign Baliba, like the downside of it is that we have to see a Baliba join our beautiful club playing alongside Bruno Fernandes in his first season. How terrible that sounds.
So, but I think, speaking on the Baliba thing, if this manager's smart, like that's because again, Bruno does not fit the type of football you want to have played, which is why I struggle with what's going on, because he's not athletic enough He's not technical enough and he's not smart enough for that position. And that position is key, right? A lot of times with that midfield, it's the protection before the center backs. Yep. In two ways: the way they control the tempo of the game, and the way they get back in defense. Mm-hmm. And it's just with him, he doesn't have the quick twitch to get back and defend. He doesn't have the positional discipline as well. Bro, I'm sorry, I'm watching some bullshit.
I'm saying, man. Whatever thoughts we have about Bruno have so far at Manchester United have been at him in the 10. And now he's playing in the 8, which is
where he's worse.
Which is where he's worse, which is I think, in my opinion, a much tougher position to play in that midfield. And you're expecting him to do more now. Things that we didn't even think he could do in the first place. Man. I don't think people really understand that. I genuinely don't think people understand that. Is that whatever you think about Bruno Fernandes prior to Ruben Amorim's system was him in the 10. Now he has to play in a pivot. We've never seen him play in a pivot. He's always played in the 10. In fact, we allowed players like Pogba to play a lot more deeper so that Bruno Fernandes can play up higher in the pitch. Like stuff like this that we did before in the past. And now we're having him to play in the pivot. Something that we've never seen him play before, and we all of a sudden think he's going to do miracles. But people don't understand why we were so against our club keeping him in the first place. Because something is never going to work.
No, facts. 110% without doubt. Big as well. It is. I'm just seeing here in the chat. Yo, to the IDK, he's terrible. All this mount, like Maguire's mid, and he can deal with what's it called from a physical standpoint. He's dreadful. He should be nowhere near the side in any way, shape, or form. He's Maguire. He's nowhere near the lit.
He can't even play like people.
He's nowhere near the lit in any way, shape, or form. Man. He should be nowhere near. And in regards to Delo as well, I know he got sent off in the Arsenal game because man mentioned in the chat about the Delo slide tackle against Jesus. Now, when we beat you in the FA Cup and Delo played, before he got sent off, he was fine defensively.
Yeah,
defensively, he was fine as a right side. So that's why I'm saying as a right-sided centre-back. He went to the Emirates as a right wing-back and was fine defensively. You lot got no joy down his side. I even know he played out there. I'm presuming it was
his cross for that Garnacho bicycle kick was so bad they gave him a Puskas for converting it, bro. That's how bad the cross was. So when it comes to Dalot, he's a tryhard. He doesn't. It's just when you put him in situations where he can hurt the team, he'll do that, right? He has no offensive bag whatsoever, but he competes and he's smart defensively, and so he can do a job. But you don't want him starting. That's what you in an attacking position like wing back. That's not what we're here for.
I'm saying as a fullback, I say there's a right-sided centre back, not going forward in the season consistently. I'm saying in a one-off game or 1 or 2 games, there's a right-sided centre back.
Because of injuries, I hear it as an option.
We have better right-sided centre backs. You got Maz, you have Euro, even Fredrickson there, even De Ligt. So that's 4. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Those he's awful, way better. I need my defenders to defend. How about that? He's not a better player. That's the point.
Maguire is a better defender than De Ligt, yeah.
Like De Ligt is clear of Maguire in all aspects. He's still hyping up Maguire.
So I think Maguire's a better finisher than De Ligt. Yeah, he might score more goals than him, but who cares? They're defenders.
He is a better. You know what? He is better.
Yeah, he's a better finisher, but it doesn't mean anything because their job is to defend.
And in regards to it, Fact said he's bad, bro. He's just a try hard and people love it. It's not a question of that. Is he a try hard? Yes, but I'm talking about him specifically playing as a right-sided centre back. I would have no issue with that in a one-off game because defensively, I think he's good enough to do that. As he's shown in games, the main issues we have with De Ligt isn't from a defensive standpoint. When he plays wing back in particular, it's him going forward and him on the ball as a right-sided, which he's played, by the way. He's played right-sided centre back a couple of times and was fine.
Yeah.
He's played there a couple of times. One of the games, I don't think he started. I think he got moved there. I can't remember what.
Dalot played majority of the games under Ruben Amorim, like almost damn near every single game. One of his favorites for sure.
Oh, is Beach back in? Is Martinez back in October? That's a boost. That's a boost. I'd rather see him out there than even though this don't suit him, I'd rather see him there than Shaw out there as well. Maguire's
Yeah,
dreadful.
that's what I'm saying.
I want him anywhere near the 11. Yeah, the fact that he starts the detriment, he's fucking awful. It's the worst centre back we have. Worst centre back. Awful.
Okay,
Ain't no
so,
centre back that he's better than that we currently have. In a back three or back four. He's awful. Ain't no defense to this guy who's been dreadful the entire time he's been here. Yeah, hey, Miles, Bruno and Campos and Zubimendi and Rice scares me. Yeah, the midfield. Reason why it don't scare me, because if we set up like we should, it shouldn't really be a problem.
Zubimendi himself doesn't scare me, but Zubimendi with the Rice to a certain point is concerning. Yes.
But that's why the game plan has to be to pressure Zubimendi.
Yeah, it has to be the same thing we did to Real Sociedad in the Europa League. Whatever you did to nullify Zubimendi in that game, you try to do the same thing in this game as well.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
because we completely nullified him. He did nothing in that game. Nothing, like absolutely nothing.
It's gonna probably be Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard.
Yes,
and if you can consistently cut off Odegaard from Zubimendi, and you make Rice have to make a lot more decisions on the ball, that plays into our favor. We can catch them on the break. They can turn it like it's easy. That's easy to happen. And so, yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about. That midfield, man. Like, if it was more dynamic, I'd have more fear about it. But you take Partey out of there. I'm sorry for saying his name. My bad. You take that dude out of there. They lose a level of physicality that just made being a midfielder hard for any team going up against them. So that's the thing I'm noticing with Arsenal now is they're not as physically imposing as they once were. You know, when you have that quartet of their two center backs being Gabriel, crash dummy type. The other ball playing center back.
Talking Gabriel Saliba,
yeah, real ball playing center back. Like you got those two. You got Rice and the other guy. That's pretty much 4 center back archetypes, like how they're built, right? That's hard to go up against. And they gave up a little bit. They gave up something going forward, and they haven't really gained anything because I wouldn't call Gyökeres a creative 9.
No, he's not. I wouldn't say he's a creative 9, no.
Right? I think of Gyökeres as just like the Hojlund type.
Poacher.
Yeah. Poacher, yeah, thank you. Poacher. So you have to consistently give this guy opportunities to make the other team pay. And with that deliberate way of playing football that Arsenal do have, it's not the most, you're not getting the most chances created. Most of their goals came from corners. So that's why, again.
Exactly. Yeah. I completely hear it.
That's why I think we enjoy running that. That's why I'm not too worried about the midfield battle in a sense, because I think it's a battle like playing to our hands. Yeah, give them the ball. And Zubimendi's on the ball, press it, leave Rice with it.
Yeah, facts, 100%. And it's like you're looking at if you look at the midfield and the attack too. I'm looking at the left hand side. I ain't worried. We just spoke about Gyökeres and the type of player that he is. He's not someone who I still think at Arsenal Football Club yet will be someone who will be able to create goals for himself and create for players around him. So unless he gets service, he's nullified. Saka will be the only really one who we'd have to look after in terms of him being that creative outlet for Arsenal trying to pull something off. And then maybe I would say in that midfield, Odegaard. Zubimendi and Rice will be there to, balance things out, but they're not going to try to look towards being some creative spark for Arsenal. So if we're able to shut those things out, we have a chance. Definitely. We definitely have a chance. Because I'm looking at that attack. If Martinelli plays or Madueke plays on that left-hand side, the left-hand side, it's no problem.
I ain't worried about Martinelli or Madueke on that side. I just hope it's Ahmad over there and whoever the right-sided centre back is. It'll probably be, we're looking at it, probably be De Ligt, actually. Because it seems De Ligt, Maguire, Yaro will probably be those 3. Or maybe
I don't think he can start. Well, Well,
He
you
has
Yeah,
to
also
they
play
got to
need
Dorgu
those
think
there
slugs.
because
Buchanan. I think you
one thing
can
about
with. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
one thing about Martinelli and Madueke is that pace. So I think he'd have to at least start like Euro there for no, Euro and Dorgu there on the left hand side. He'd have to play one of them for sure because of their
Hopefully,
pace.
Hopefully, it's Ahmad and Dogu as the wing backs. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hope so.
It
Yeah.
has to be. If he gets that wrong, then yeah, we
I can see
literally
him.
have no
Dalot's his
hope.
guy. Yeah, Dalot's his guy.
Yeah,
That's why.
Delo is his guy though.
Unless it's
Delo is
Dalot
his
at
guy.
centre back, unless Dalot's playing a right-sided centre back because of injuries, then I go, all right, cool, I get it.
But you know, we let that shit slide because it was like halfway through the season he came, so we were like, maybe he's going what he's familiar with. You feel me? That's where. But again, if he pulls that, because Dorgu, honestly, he was our best player in the preseason.
Yes, he has improved a lot. He has improved a lot.
He's the final ball was a problem, but shit, you know what's crazy too? I don't even know if the final ball is a problem now because he's playing with people who actually know what to do once they get that pass.
That's facts. One second.
He got some goals and had some assists as well. So like he's been, and I've seen him have a couple of good link-up plays with some of the players as well.
Right.
Well, he's improved a lot, which is good. Like, these are some of the things that I'm talking about. Is that there has to be some improvement, and to speak just to give credit to it too. Like, I mean, yes, this is one signing that they got in January, and I don't know whether Ruben Amorim wanted him or not, or like put in a word for him, but he was on the short list of wingbacks, and we signed him, and he's someone that's looking to improve. So okay, good. Same thing for the rest of the players as well. If he's improved, that we need to see improvement from everybody else too. But I look, like, I'm not saying I'm getting gassed or anything like that, but our attack has improved to a certain extent. Like having Cunha out there is good. It really is. There are times where he looks very, very good at the ball. There's times where he picks it up and is able to drag it and carry the ball and progress the ball himself, which is what we've needed for a while. Like having Garnacho on the left-hand side, he did none of these things. Genuinely, he did none of these things. Being able to put in a good cross, all those type of stuff. Like, it's a breath of fresh air. And then Buemo too, same thing. Like, well, I'm still waiting until Buemo gets a lot more fit because he joined, preseason a little bit late.
Right.
And he only played like 2 games and had like, a little minutes here and there. Once he starts, gelling up a little bit more, I'm looking forward to seeing that because I think Mbamo is a quality player as well. I think he can be dangerous for us for sure in our attack. And I don't rate Sesko, but like this could help Sesko too. Last thing, like this could help Sesko.
Oh yeah,
so we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. I think the best part watching in the preseason was the center back could play that line breaking pass with the 10 having their back.
No, absolutely not. Don't forget about it. No. Sorry, go on.
No, yeah, that's fine. The low at right center back is fine.
Yeah, as for a game, I was talking about playing Maguire and it's against Dalot. It makes sense.
No.
It makes sense.
That don't make no sense. But I was saying the best thing I saw this preseason was when we were getting pressed high up the pitch and the 10s would show for the ball as an outlet and then play that quick pass to the wing back running in behind. That happened a lot between Mbeumo and Ahmad. It happened with Dorgu and Cunha. So you're seeing it.
Mbeumo and Ahmad linking up nice on that right hand side at times.
For real, it was. And
that's some good play. Yeah,
they just started playing. That's the craziest part. They literally just started playing together. So that was a good sign.
And I've been making this shout like Amorim should try to swap them at times in games. Have Ahmad sometimes cut inside in the 10. Just have that type of element to your attack because you have 2 quality players on that side now.
Yeah,
Ahmad and Mbeumo. You can use it in Mbeumo's pace because he has pace as well. So have him switch to a wing back at times during the game, situational, depending on. These are things that I want to see from this manager, not just sitting there and just like, whatever. So we're suffering. Like, that same shit, man. But yeah, like Ahmad and Mbeumo, at times their link-up play looked well. Just back to my point, it's a breath of fresh air. Actually seeing like a little bit better in terms of how we move the ball and attack and stuff, but problems are still there. It's really the build-up. The build-up is such a main issue. Still struggle to build out from the back. We make silly mistakes and we concede silly goals. Like, still doing that.
That's the thing. Like, it's that midfield, bruh. the way that midfield is, if we make one mistake, the way they're set up, the other team can capitalize real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that gives me hope is those types of goals conceded are from our mistakes, not the other team really doing anything special, just us being on bullshit. So that lets me know it's a little bit of a coaching setup more than it is these players. And I think that's what's going to be the theme of this entire time this manager is here, how long he's here for.
Yeah.
Because shit, looking at the beginning of that schedule, he could be out of here pretty quick. We're talking about an Arsenal on the schedule, a City on the schedule, a Liverpool on the schedule. Just a whole bunch of shit lining up, and you got Tottenham too. A whole bunch of shit lining up.
You right?
With one game a week, I don't think these guys are gonna look for any other excuses. I'm being honest.
So I a part of me also thinks like I'm kind of like if this, let's say he ends up getting sacked, it is what it is. I give credit for the window that we've had because the next manager will come to the club with a little bit better squad, a little bit of a better squad.
Oh yeah, Miles. Yeah, Miles.
Yeah, like in terms of an attack, all that type of stuff. And I feel like, and I know this to a certain level too, that the next manager can do better than this, of course. In a different system, having players play different positions, it can be better. Again, it definitely could. So part of me is like, it's good that we haven't gone out there, whether these are quote unquote his players or not. I just think these are players who are capable of playing in a different system. The clubs maybe gone out and got quote unquote club signings, just talented Premier League players. It seems like it's obvious what they've done. We were terrible in the Premier League. We finished 15th. They went out there and got quality players from the Premier League. Simply all that they did, to be honest. So who knows? Maybe they're preparing for a future without Ruben Amorim. Maybe that's why they have signed all these players so far. Baliba, to be honest, is the only one that I think is one for him. Something that he's maybe asked for. Because he spoke about it and it came out in like an interview or whatever. He's been talking about having that type of progressive midfielder, this and that. I think like Baliba's one that would actually be for him. Rest all though, Sesko is just like a young striker who's up and coming. I guess could have gone to any club. Cunha and Mbeumo can play as wings. They can play as cams. They can play they could play as nines. They could play wherever. They could still play in a different system.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mbeumo can play as a right winger. Cunha can play as a left winger.
I'm actually sold on Sesko now.
Go on, this is gonna be good. Why are you sold on Sesko?
I saw a video.
Go on.
Buddy threw the oop to himself off the bounce and went between the legs and dunked it.
Did the thing. Hey man, get him out the Lakers, man. You the backup PG or something.
You can play the center.
Slovenia connection. So I got two Slovenians.
There we go.
Putting on for the squad. But even with him, I think this is what I will say. I have my mantra when it comes to talent and picking players is, do you have things I can't coach? And then are you coachable?
Yeah.
And so, Jez, he really, it was dunk contest level. It was crazy. I didn't know he had that. I didn't know he respected the game like that. So I'm a fan now. I'm pretty sure he the only footballer in the Prem throwing an oop, going up between the legs with it. So he's good in my book. But yeah, he's an athletic freak, right? Because that shit, not a whole bunch of people in the world can do some shit like that and play football. And so he's one where I can be like, okay, United, it's on you. Because we can all see that he has a lot of work that needs to be done with his overall game to develop. But we can see he has certain tools that are advantageous to any team, right? Price tag, no. If he was less than Cunha, it wouldn't have been so hard to deal with him coming to the club. But because they put that enormous price tag on him, and then you look at what we're about to pay for Baleba, and thinking that these guys are in the same stratosphere is too much for me. But again, one between the legs, loves Luka Doncic. I got no problems.
Faz. Right, there you on that. Faz.
For
Hey, you
me,
lot
it's just
continue. Go on, G.
yeah.
Go on.
About Sesko, like real quick. For me, it's just bro. We've seen Rasmus Hojlund miss hitters. Score the chances you get that fall to you because you will get chances. If we're putting Kunyan and Bummo around you, they will create for you. So just score them chances that you do get eventually, because we will improve in that aspect. And Rasmus Hojlund did a lot of like, to be honest, he did nothing. So I kind of know what we're gonna try to utilize Sesko for. It's gonna be the same stuff that we use Rasmus Hojlund for. Try to hold up, try to run in behind when possible, make runs, all that type of stuff, and finish when there's a chance to him. And that's it.
Yeah.
You think you're better than him, then these are things that you have to do better than Rasmus Hojlund. The same things that he was doing.
I do think he scores on the weekend. I'll say that. I think he scores.
Yeah, I think he can score on the weekend. I think
I actually think he scores.
if he plays, he starts. I can see him scoring.
I see him and Jokeris both scoring. I'm not gonna lie, man. I see
What
both
did
of them.
what did Hojlund do at Atalanta?
9 goals, 9 league goals.
I thought it was double digits, but it could be 9.
Nah, there's double digits for us.
Yeah,
double digits for us.
Okay,
let me double check that. But it was double. And to Abraham, you asked about, do you reckon we still get Belieber? Yes, I do think we get Belieber. Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yes,
I
still think that deal happens. Yeah, I don't think we approach him, his team, and his camp, and
if we're not adamant about
Brighton, we know what it's going to take. So I don't think we do. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, we got 9 at Atalanta.
Okay,
got 9 and 32 in the league. That's in Serie A as well. So yeah, and I hear you, Jez. I need him to put that poster on them Arsenal boys. I hear that. You lot continue to run up the likes though here, people. We're at 54. Let's just get up to 60. Let's get up to 60 likes. That's all I'm asking.
60 likes, people.
Just 6 more likes, people. Let's get up to 60. Hit the subscribe button on here. We're at 15,488. 2 more subscribers, people. There's over 100 of you lot in there. 2 more subscribers. Get us to 15,490. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik's channel. Sheik TV. How many are you away from 1K now, fam?
9 subscribers.
Yeah, go subscribe to Sheik TV. The link is in the title. Make sure, go hit the notification bell. And to Ibrahim who says, I don't know, I think they got scared off by. Do you think they were shocked by the price, Ibrahim? To answer your question, do you think United was shocked by Brighton's price for Belieber? Or was it an expectation? That's why I think the deal happened. No. It's going to be like 100 million. Go on.
Yeah, like it was definitely going to be about like around that much for sure. Like that's something that we all knew, but also like there's been talk about Belieber maybe asking Brighton to reduce the price too, because they think that they're very confident on personal terms that they will get that it will be agreed. Last tweet that we got said that like Manchester United are very confident and they think there will be no issue when it comes to personal terms.
I ain't gonna lie. He seems like he's from one of them can't go back situations. Personal terms ain't gonna be too much of a problem.
Oh yeah, personal terms.
Played with Euro at the previous club Lille.
Oh, did he really?
And then he played with Euro.
Oh, it's over.
And then Onana is
yes. I think they want to do 60 to 80 million. Well, of course they're gonna start low, Ibrahim. They ain't gonna walk in and go, here's 110 million like we did with Mbeumo.
Then they're gonna ask for a lot more if they start off with just.
If we go and say, all right, first bid, no, it's like, all right, let's value him. Let's go 70, 80 million. There's no and see what's what. They might have surprised you with take 9. Come on, man. Ibrahim, come on. Why do you think they would think they get that deal done? I
don't think this deal is more than like 110 million, to be honest. Maybe.
They know Brighton will ask for big money. Mine says, don't see why United should pay more than 70 million, same as Mbeumo. Because he brings everything and Mbeumo brings plus more. That's why.
Yeah, and he's it's a need.
That's why.
It's a need. Like we actually need him to pull up. That's the biggest thing I think.
21 years old and he's just of a certain level already. So, and it's Brighton tax. It is Brighton tax. Yeah, that's just how they sell their midfielders. They sell their midfielders or their players for a lot. So
credit to them. Because they other than Bissouma, every midfielder they've given up has gone to that next team and done his thing. So hopefully he can be the next one to do it.
Yeah, man. Just like I said, it sucks that he'd have to start off his Manchester United career partnering alongside Bruno Fernandes.
Crazy.
And that's it. So that's
Massively.
why he's much more, because not only does he bring you what Embremo brings you in regards to overall quality right now, he's got years on him too. That's why. 21 years old. 21. If Embremo was 21 and had put up numbers and was doing things, he probably would have cost more. But because he's 26, that changes it. You're not only paying for the now, you're paying for the future.
Yeah.
He's in the Prem. That's also why there is a Prem tax and there is a Brighton tax also. Yeah, Mindy says I came from a gem where attackers were paid the big bucks not to sign DMs. Yeah, that time, I'm from that gen. That time's come and gone. That's
that time's done.
We've just seen Caicedo get signed for...
Caicedo and Rice are two of the most expensive players in the league.
Look at just in the past couple of seasons. It's not even been like
No, it's only because United did it. That's what makes it. You already know.
I mean, we at one time also with Pogba paid around 90 million or 80 million. How much?
For good reason.
Them times have come and gone. Like players for big money. And Hassam, I do remember. Notice how he didn't pull up. Notice how he's not here. So I just remember the guy that said Chelsea ain't in for Garnacho, and I'm clickbaiting. Yeah, I remember.
You love to see it. Down Hassam, they always run from it. But
I've kept
the truth stops them dead in their tracks, man.
I've seen how all this was.
He says, I think Edison is a similar profile and quality to Belieber, but cheaper. Here's the difference. He's not in the Prem doing it.
Yeah,
if he was in the Premier League, he wouldn't be cheaper. You do pay a Prem tax, but it's a premium most clubs are willing to pay because you don't have to worry about them adapting to the league, adapting to the pace of the league, more, and just as equally as important, adapting to adapting to the lifestyle. Adapting to a whole new culture. If they have a woman or they have a wife or whatever, how do they adapt to the new country? They have kids, same. If they have more family come over with them, same. There's not just I'm just going to kick ball here. You pay for all of that. That's why I've been saying buy from within the Premier League. Believe me, you don't have to worry about any of that, Will. Same with Lamine Camara or whoever it is. Yeah, top signing, a lot cheaper, but you are paying for the Prem tax. That's why.
There's a uniqueness. There's a uniqueness,
and they want results right away. They want results right away. They want proven results, experience, and stuff. All that
exactly, but they didn't buy Gravenberch from within the Premier League.
Yeah,
you're missing my point. I'm talking about the reason you buy him from within the Premier League is so you don't have to have a year to adapt. Buy him from within the Premier League.
Wait, that wasn't. What's his face's Gravenberch's? That was Gravenberch's second year, right?
Yeah, it was the second year, yeah.
See, so we saw the best of him in his second year.
Yeah.
His first year, there were question marks. And so, again, he's a solid player, but Liverpool had
fair enough.
Liverpool had the ability to at least wait for somebody to get to the point they want them to. We don't have that luxury. We need people to hit the ground running now because of the hole that we've dug for ourselves.
Yes.
Right? I think Baleba is just, he's not going to be overwhelmed by the physicality of the league. He's been at Brighton going against the best of the best in this league. He hasn't had people to rely upon. He, for the most part, has had to be a self-sustaining type of footballer. Like, if he doesn't show up, Brighton are pretty much out of luck. And I'm sure if you ask the Brighton fans, the games where he didn't do his best, what the results were, they tell you they probably lost.
Facts. And this year, we ain't got no time for that. We need Belieber for sure, but my only counter is that none of the teams that won. Who are the teams that won? I don't know why you're using them. Please elaborate, man. I'm lost as to why.
How much was McAllister? It
was like 40 million. They got a good deal for him. He was 40 million. I don't understand that.
That's a steal.
So I don't understand that. So because none of the teams that have won spent 100 million on a midfielder means we shouldn't. So we should follow their blueprint to a T. That makes no sense whatsoever. Nobody follows anyone's blueprint.
Yeah.
Liverpool didn't follow City. City didn't follow, I don't know who was before them. Chelsea didn't follow Manchester United and that. What we talking? You buy for the best for you. I'm lost.
And he fits the profile.
You buy just based off of whatever you need. Man City didn't pay, 100 million for a central midfielder, but they paid it for a winger who's not even at their club anymore.
100 million for Grealish.
Guess what? They want to treble that season.
Yeah.
I always say there's like two timelines, right?
There we go. So I just mean that the top teams aren't laying that much on one player when you could get. How about you just get multiple players? Like that's the plan.
Yeah,
Because the talk is we're
Just go
getting
based off of what you need.
we're getting a goalkeeper. What are we talking about? Like Liverpool literally just signed Wirtz. Are looking to get Isak. Got Frimpong, Kirkes, and 2 centre backs on top of that. What are we talking about?
Because they needed it, like exactly.
You get it
like I
all.
knew they spent
What are we
$100
doing
million
here?
on a midfielder. Like,
Yeah,
so that doesn't count.
Yeah, you get it all. Like, what are we talking about here? You get
Again, he
multiple.
fits he fits the there's so in sports usually there's this timeline thing, right? Where as a team you can't make development of young players a priority and winning a hardcore championship a priority because they require the total attention of the team and it's two different kind of directions. So with United, because of where we are, they can't be competing for a title. So you have to go down the development route, which is why you got your Sescos in, right? To be fair, Mbeumo and Cunha are a bit on the older side, but they're a lot closer to a timeline than some guy that, some 30-year-old striker you try to bring in for 2 seasons. Because what's that going to do? So you got a Benjamin Sesko. So if you look at it, we have Lenny Euro, Aiden Heaven, Kobe Mainu, Benjamin Sesko. Am I forgetting Amad Diallo? Right,
Dorgu into that list as well.
Dorgu,
yeah.
So you see the types of players that they're going for, right? And if they don't work out, they have the age thing on their side, so they can be sold. And with Baleba, again, he fits a lot of needs for us, and he fits the age profile that we currently have with our best players. All that being said, it makes sense that they demand this level of a fee. It just does, because they have the cards. They never said at any point during the summer that he was actually for sale. You have to make them an offer they can't refuse, which is why, unfortunately, you see Liverpool making the moves, the sales that they're making. So when that time comes for them to talk to Newcastle and they tell Newcastle, look, we got this for you. If they say no, it's out of spite. It's not because of finances. It's because of principle. If Liverpool come with 120 like they did, right, and Newcastle says no to that, it's legit because of principle. Because financially, not taking 120 million for any player, unless you're certified numero uno, the rest of the world undoubtedly views you as the best player on the pitch. It's not smart for a business, for a sports club to do so. That's the reason. And again, what he brings to us, we need, and we are in desperate need of it. The manager has stated how much he needs it. Like, all that being said, that's why the price tag is what it is.
Yeah, I think it's because we'll be desperate. We'll be in a situation, where we have to get him in, and I just know how it's gonna go. We're gonna end up paying probably quite a lot, but I think we do get him. No, I think we've shown a lot of interest.
I think it's like 90 plus 15.
It'd be something
100
like
plus
that.
10, something like that.
Says, I hope you're right, but I just worry have to believe. If we don't get anything else, that's on the board. I agree with you. And we don't get anything else. The board didn't do what they're supposed to.
Does he mean in this window, Miles? Do you mean in this
he's talking
window?
about this window? Yeah, he's talking about this window.
Like, we do need a goalkeeper. We do need
saying about using that money to buy more. I'm saying no, there's more money there. Go buy Belieber and go buy a goalkeeper. If we don't sign a goalkeeper because we signed Belieber, I'm looking at them. You know what needed to be done this window.
I'm saying go sign that Lamens guy. I'm saying this seriously. Go sign the Lamens player. I don't know anything about him, but I know that he'll be a little bit better than Andre Onana, and it'll be a breath of fresh air in goal.
If it's Belieber and Lamens, then the window's closed. I'll be cool with that.
I'm cool with
midfielder and a goalkeeper. I go, all right.
If this is the case, I'm cool with it. I genuinely am, because they've addressed every single position.
For the most part, you've done what needs to be done. IDK, Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants Manchester United to be capable of making a major impression this campaign and signing a player of Belieber's quality. Would it be expected to significantly aid those aims? That's from David Ornstein at Laurie Whitwell. We'll go to head of Ineos PR in the cut. Eddie, thoughts on Jim Ratcliffe saying this?
All right, let me turn my hat around. Just
head of PR. There we go.
Sure. You know, it says B, but it's kind of like I've merged the I, the E, the N, the O, and the S to make this symbol. So this is the Ineos hat.
The B stands for Barada. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Sheik. That's why you my dog. That's why you my dog. You catch me when I fall short. So honest to God's truth, bruh. If you're an egotistical billionaire, you don't do loser shit. You kind of move like this when you care about it, right? Sir Jim is a 80-some-year-old British dude who done seen Manchester United look the part. Thank you, Jez, again. Thank you, Jez. He done seen what it looks like when Manchester United plays their part as the head of the table in English football. It's different. It's completely different. There's a reason these players came to us in the first place. Because they understood what it looks like when we win. When Manchester City wins, they're giving out free tickets to come to the parade. When Liverpool wins, they're stealing hubcaps. When we win, we're greeted by royalty. It's different, people. We are different. So Ineos making a big splash was a non-negotiable. Another non-negotiable. Get me the best in class. Get the worst that we have off the pitch. They've done that. So I'm totally, again, now, have there been mistakes? Not tearing up certain contracts, not doing everything in our power to get certain people sold? Absolutely. Right? But I think we all can operate under the belief that when it comes to getting players into this club, they've done that fairly well. Shit outside of that, I'm not the head of PR for it. But when we talk about players, I think, we got that under control.
Yeah, so what are you saying, Sheik, on Ratcliffe's comments about making a major impression?
I can put that to the back because I'm cool.
I don't have much to say, bro. It's whatever.
Speak up, Sheik. Speak up.
He also told us we had no money. He told us we had no money. He said by December we were gonna run out of cash at the club.
I respect that.
To be fair, you ain't never tell your significant other I don't have it. That way, when you hit here with that surprise, it goes better. You ain't never you actually worked for it. Meanwhile, you had it the whole time. That's all I'm saying. You gotta run a little game.
No, I've been saying this so far. I have to give them credit for sure to a certain extent because I went from I thought we had no money to becoming a believer. Come on. That's what happened.
This is your fault, Eddie. You see, Mr. Head of PR.
I ain't telling him to say that. I ain't telling him to say that at all. He did that on his own.
This is just it is what it is. But all right, man. If he thinks, they've been saying this for a while. Omar Brada said the same thing. By 2028, we're going to be looking to challenge the league, this and that. All I'm saying is sack the manager at the right time because it's most likely going to lead to that, anyways. That's all I can say to Sir Jim Ratcliffe is just know when the time is right. When you need to sack this manager, sack him. Don't heckle too much.
I don't trust him to do that. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I don't either. That's why I'm telling him this.
I really don't. How quick do you guys think Ineos will pull the trigger of Amarin Flops, especially after the heavy investment?
Now let me ask this though.
See, he just asked this question too. It's crazy.
I think Miles. I think they take that sweet time. That's what I'd say.
Do you? Okay, so that's my one question, right? I'm trying to think to myself, what's the breaking point where it'll be like, how early is your breaking point? Because I think we're all of the mindset, like this is the thing with me. If they fired him yesterday, I would not care. I would not care in the slightest about him getting fired like this close, right? Because he's done enough to be fired. So I think when people are talking about,
should have been fired yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Sheik, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think when my problem is when people act like that's crazy to say. That, oh, he just had half a season, woo, woo, woo. What?
They're trying to tell us to cut him some slack, you know?
If I give you my car,
oh,
and
it's
then
not
you
even
crash it 2 miles from my house on the way of a 30-mile trip, I'm still gonna try and whoop your ass before the cops come.
Of course you are.
Especially also when
that.
especially also when you asked your friend too, like, do you want to drive the car? He said yes. He said I'm capable of doing
That's
it.
it.
And then he still
Even
goes
though
ahead and crashes it.
He just passed the test, but
just passed his test. He said yes, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm capable of doing it. And
Yeah,
then he goes on the first time
sure?
and crashes.
Yeah, like this is not what we do. But again, to me, it's not even. Of course, results matter. How we play, that's the most important thing to me.
If it's ugly results, in dubs, you're.
Yeah, if it's ugly performances and we getting dubs, I'm still saying this ain't it, because eventually that's not sustainable.
Cool. Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's say we win 5 of our. Let's say we win. I don't know, 6 of our first 10, and it's 3 draws and 1 loss. On paper, that's not too bad. If you pick up 6 wins out of the first 10 and you get 3 draws and 1 loss, results wise, that's decent. But if the performance is it, 10, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. Where we was looking at it's like, yo, this performance, and then McTominay would pop up with a goal. Bruno would pop up with a goal, or Rashford would pop up with a goal, for example. It's a sustainable.
I think like some games will be like that, but I hear you though. Majority of them have to be good performances. I think some games will be like, okay, it'll be tough for us to
it is for me?
break down whatever it is, so we'll look towards individual brilliance. But majority of the games, I have to know what I'm seeing. I have to see that identity. I have to see all of those things. I have to know how we're going to play. I can't sit there before each and every game not knowing who he's going to start. We're doing like we're playing games when it comes to this lineup. All of a sudden, just guess who's going to start. Like, you can't be doing that. There has to be some sort of consistency with everything in that aspect.
Consistency is key. That's
consistency is key.
Yeah, and I don't know. And even though the performances matters, you better be getting results on top of that too because of what you did last summer.
Like, you need to be able to drop players if they're playing like shit. If they're playing like shit, drop them. Don't care who it is. But then also, if someone's playing well, like, don't drop them all of a sudden. Since they're playing well, don't drop them if they're just all of a sudden, if they're playing well, don't just drop them all of a sudden. And if someone's not playing well, drop him. Know when to drop him. Yeah. You didn't do this last season.
Yeah.
There has to be like changes in that aspect.
I think that's the best part of our makeup is just that he no longer has excuses. And it's crazy because I just wish he could explain his selections and what he was looking for with those selections. Because there was so much shit that we knew wasn't going to work that he's still stuck with.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like Eddie, sometimes he has explained things, but the idiotic part of all of this is that he'll explain something and tell us what the problem is, but then he'll go ahead in the next game and select that problem.
Yeah,
and like play that problem. And then enable that problem.
Window.
How many times has he done this? How many times has he told us Garnacho is not good in the final third? Rasmus Hojlund is not good here and there. Bruno Fernandes, he talks about all this type of things. Yeah. But then you kept him. And then you played them. And then you started them week in, week out after saying all these things.
Yeah.
So Manu is good in tight spaces and in the 10 as well. Then he plays him in the pivot.
It's strange.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Stuff like that. You can't be doing stuff like this. Like, now you had a good idea of everything. You had a good idea. You had the worst possible start. It's just like, you have a lot of tools now. There's no excuses. I'm sorry, but we spent 200 million on a whole new attack for you.
Mm-hmm.
And we had problems with our previous manager because we all said that we shouldn't have given him the power to spend money on certain players.
Mm-hmm.
So we've given a whole new attack to you. There's no excuses. You can't be telling me after 3 or 4 games we're suffering. I don't want to hear this, bro. I don't want to hear that we're still suffering. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. So I don't want to hear all these. There's going to be all these interviews, post match interviews. Like I said, where the season's here, it's in full effect. Here we go again.
Yeah.
Season's here. We're in full effect. Here we go again. Here we go, man. More like the GTA meme. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. No, I hear that shit because, like, this excitement we have for our team, I don't think I've had in a very long time. Because it was like, even when Ollie was the manager and we were doing, the whole MMG shit, at the end it came down to Ollie being the manager.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get excited for it because you knew what the end result was going to be. We go to like a semifinal, we lose. Get to the final, we lose. So now that I look at it, this season, bro, he can really make an enemy out of me.
Oh yeah, I know what you're like, especially with Onana.
He could really.
That first Onana mistake, because you kept him. That first Bruno mistake. Hey, I'm crashing on the player, but I'm crashing on the manager and their match reactions. And to Canali says the Manchester United finished top 8. If Amorim is sacked, say similar time as Ten Hag. Depends who they bring in. They bring in a competent manager, yes. Yeah, it's a top 8. It's a top 8 side, in my opinion. It's a top 8 side.
Shit, it's a top 6. Am I top like?
Depends if I'm saying it's currently constructed. Yeah, I'm saying it's currently constructed. It's the top 8.
Yeah, okay, for sure.
If you add players, it's top 6, top 5. If you add Belieber and a goalkeeper,
for sure.
Yeah, this side is definitely top 8.
Yeah, it's a top 6, but because of him, even with those additions, is why I don't have us top 6, top 5. Is him. He's the detriment. Him.
No, I do also want to say this. Like, I'm pissed if we don't beat Arsenal. Honestly,
really?
I'm pissed if we don't beat Arsenal.
Oh, why are you pissed if we beat?
Because it's just like it's more from him, bro. You have to be able to turn there has to be improvement, bro. I'm looking at you. Like, there's no more excuses now. You have to get wins. You have to, bro. If I'm pissed if we don't beat Arsenal. I'm not pissed if we lose to Man City. I know they're far better than us. We're playing at the Etihad. I know they are. Same thing with Chelsea too. If they end up getting a win over us, but Arsenal, I see us. We could have a chance. If we don't win, then I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. If we don't win, then it's peak, bro. I'm on his case. I know I said 5 games earlier, but I'm on his case, bro. If we don't win against Arsenal, to be honest, these are just expectations from me. I have to see things need to be better, bro. And this is Arsenal Football Club we're talking about. No matter how bad we've been, we've had worse sides. We've had worse. Oh, well, actually, we haven't had worse sides. I think this side has been the worst.
No, this side now is not that. This side.
It's not that bad, but like statistically, we've never had a 15-play side try to beat like Arsenal or whatever.
We've got a better side this season now than we did have last season. I say that.
Last season, yes, but we've had. There's been times where we had a bunch of kids playing against Arsenal, and they were challenging for the league, and we beat them at Old Trafford. There's been times like that, so we have to win. We have to win, bro. First game of the season, you have all these new attacking players. Use this, whatever it is. Tactic-wise, there's not much that I can say for him right now. If he wants to use all the passion, motivation, all that type of stuff, fine. First game of the season, Old Trafford. You know the crowd will be rocking for you. The fan base will be behind you in that first game. Go out there and win. Simple as.
Right. You saying scoreline prediction before I get both of you man's top 8s as well. Scoreline prediction.
2-1 Manchester United.
2-1. Yeah. What are you saying, Eddie?
I'm singing from the same hymn sheet, 2-1 Manchester.
I hope you man are right. I just got 1-1. I just can't see it, man. There's just too many drawbacks. But I hope you man are right.
I can't see it either, but I'm just like,
there will be a watch along, of course, and we'll be back, people. Myself, Sheik, Eddie, probably the rest of the gang as well. United watch alongs galore here on the YouTube channel, people. Don't worry about that. So we'll be back with those. What was I gonna say? Sheik, as everyone is currently constructed right now, your top 8. You start first. You can go first to 8th, 8th to 1st. What you got? Okay. Top 8.
Top 8. It's going to be slightly controversial.
Cool, man.
I will explain.
You're going to say United winning the league? I hear it, man. Let's go, Sheik.
I'm not going to say United,
man. I see you, man.
I said slightly controversial. I didn't say out of my fucking mind.
United 6. There we go. United 6.
I'm going to start off with Liverpool do win the league.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go for City 2nd. I'm going to go for Chelsea 3rd. I'm going to go for Arsenal 4th. I'm going to go for 5th Newcastle. as currently constructed, right? Yeah, 5th Newcastle.
Yeah, everyone is currently constructed right now. Yeah.
6th Villa.
Villa. Okay.
7th Brighton. Actually, 7th. Yeah, 7th Brighton. 8th Manchester United.
Cool. So I'm really sure I just
I'm
good as well.
putting us at 8th.
All right, but let's go, man. That is the slightly controversial one. I see you.
That is
Man.
a slightly
Okay.
controversial part.
I
I'm
see
putting
you.
us at 8th.
So you got Liverpool
putting us at
first, Manchester City second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, Newcastle United fifth, Aston Villa sixth, Brighton seventh, Manchester United eighth.
Yeah.
That's your top 8. All right, cool. Why Arsenal? Why Arsenal fourth? Why you think Arsenal have the drop off?
I think because of their manager.
Damn.
I think they'll have the drop off because of their manager. And then also I think Chelsea will make the leap above them. I think they will.
That's yo. All right, Eddie. Talk to me, fam.
First off, fuck
Liverpool.
Arsenal, fuck Chelsea, fuck
Yeah.
Manchester City, fuck Spurs. So before I tell my 8, I want people to understand where I'm coming from, even with the 8.
I love this.
Okay. In my own world, number 1 is always going to be Manchester United.
There we go, man.
Unfortunately, yeah, don't jot it down. That's my own world. But for the sake of this exercise that we're getting into right now, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Manchester City.
Okay.
Second, give me Liverpool. Third, give me Chelsea.
Okay.
Fourth, give me Arsenal. Fifth, give me Aston Villa. Sixth, give me Newcastle. Seventh, give me Manchester United. Eighth, give me Spurs.
Spurs, okay.
Yeah, give me Spurs.
So you got Manchester City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth, Aston Villa fifth, Newcastle United sixth, Manchester United seventh, Tottenham Hotspur eighth.
Yeah.
All right.
What was your top 8, Flawless? What was your top 8?
First, it was Manchester City first, Liverpool second, Arsenal third, Chelsea fourth, Villa fifth, Newcastle sixth, Palace seventh, Nottingham Forest eighth. Was my 8. That's currently constructed right now. Eddie, you mentioned it there. Where's that? Arsenal drop off again because of the manager.
Yeah. I just think ever since that season where they gave up the lead, playing that attacking football, that he's become more and more reserved. And I haven't seen the moves in the market that would suggest that they're trying to play football any different. I think as a midfielder, Zubimendi is very safe. And I don't think that's exactly what they need in their midfield when you have a player like Odegaard who's very safe as well, right? And there's nothing dynamic about their games. And I look at Saka coming off another season of playing a lot of football. I look at Gyökeres having the saga that he had and them just not getting him touches. I think that was the craziest thing to read about during their preseason games, was the amount of touches that he was getting. If this guy is your premium signing, you kind of change it up to make him a focal point.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a problem with making him the focal point, however, is it actually takes away how Arsenal want to play. He's not very good on the ball. He's okay. He's a great striker, but he's not a very creative 9. And with Havertz being there, where's this coach's where's his what's the word I'm looking for? Where's his devotion? Like, who is he more devoted to playing in that 9?
Who?
Is it Havertz or is it Gyökeres? And then off the left, between your left back being Timber, who's going through a lot with injuries, your left winger going between Madueke and Martinelli, and what the signing of Madueke does to Martinelli's confidence. There's so much shit going on with that team that I've been saying they were like us, getting those second and third place finishes.
Oh shit! Okay.
It wasn't going to amount to much, and then slowly but surely you'd see a regression that would make you question how good this manager actually is.
Mm.
And so that's why I think, Arsenal's in for a rude awakening this season. I just think, again, that's what all the tea leaves show me.
First. All right, people. And that's it. We addressed everything. Obviously, this will be the final. Unless there's some news breaking, this will be the final ManDem United we do before the actual kickoff and before United take on Arsenal as well. Of course, there'll be a watch along. You'll get a ManDem United the next day, of course, the Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK time, which hopefully is full of celebration and sheer joy and glee. And not misery. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not full of people in the chat giving excuses to the manager as to why we didn't play well and why we didn't win the game or why we lost. So we'll see. But hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. Links in the title. Sheik, let them know what you got coming up all week long and once the Premier League season kicks off as well.
Yeah, man. Big up to Eddie. Big up to Flawless. Shout out to the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. Support Flawless people. Get them to 16K expeditiously. I'm also 9 subscribers still, I think, away from 1K as well. So if you guys are generous enough, go over to Sheik TV, subscribe. Did a preview today where Flawless was there as well. We had Tony on the channel. We had Don C. We had Saad, Spooby, myself, and Flawless. We did a Manchester United versus Arsenal preview. We did Mud Brothers yesterday where we had Premier League predictions. So just like how the 3 of us just predicted the top 8, the panelists over there on the Mud Brothers show also predicted the top 8, and we had top goal scorer, all those type of predictions. So go check that out as well. And yeah, Sheik TV is where you guys can find me. I backed with the season starting, match reactions, all that type of content will be back. So, and I'll be there for the watch along as well. So hopefully next time I see all of you guys, hopefully we win. Hopefully we're sitting there with 3 points. So yeah, big up.
Well, big. See, there we go. It's actually 6 now. You're at 994. Hey, you lot, man, go subscribe. Let's get
6 more
subscribers.
Yeah, get that going to 1K, man.
Get that to 1K. So you know why? So we can enjoy that party over there on his channel. So I can go over there, drink, get waved, all that good stuff as well. And then Sam, I don't think he's still in the chat, but Sam Blade me, he says, Eddie, I gotta get you on the channel, man. This flawless fraud always on the stone. Why is it my fault? Yeah, Eddie's not been on the channel. This is crazy work, See, people, they blame me for everything,
Hey, you already know what it is, anytime, brother. I can't say that. I can't say, Flawless holding me back because he's the only reason I'm really in this space. So shout out to El Jefe, man. He finds time, man. He finds time. Jefe, the snow bunny hunter, is multitask talented, so he could do both. I didn't seen him be on his phone and talk to one and talk to y'all all at the same time. Shout out to Savage, you feel me? That's his second in command. She be scouting 2 for the homie, and then he go in for the kill. He not slick. I know what the game is. I know he's the whisper. You don't hear it, but you heard it. That's how it go down with Flawless, man. But
This
yeah,
guy
shout out
is
to my
crazy.
guy Hussam, man.
Yeah, I'll forget
Shout out to
something. The chat was crazy. Is I swear I gave Sam your number as well. That's the craziest
Oh,
thing.
bro.
I swear I did. I remember asking you like, "Yo, Sam was asking for you a joke, man." But I probably with
Yeah,
you. But
man. Just let me know.
that's a joke, man. But you lot subscribe to Sheet TV again, man. Make sure. Hey, Sheet,
Drilly, what up, though?
a big up, Drilly, man. What you want now when you refresh it?
Let's see.
Dope thing. Let me see. I subscribe with this. What's this?
Still 4 away. I think still 4 away.
Yeah, you lot, man. Subscribe to Sheet TV.
4 away. 4 away now. So we were 6 away. We're 4 away now.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was making sure I was subscribed on the gaming channel, which I am indeed. But yeah, I don't think anyone's live, so I'm just going to redirect you lot to the members Q&A people. So we got sports Q&A tomorrow. It's members edition, so members only. Everyone who's on the second tier and higher. So if you're a Sarcasm City soldier or higher people, link is in the pinned comment for the membership people. So that's Sarcasm City soldier or higher tomorrow, of course, as well. Following that, it is, what is it, Wednesday. The United Chelsea show, people, it's been a minute. So that'll be back on tomorrow. So I'll be back with Surfer, back with Ahmed as well. Talking all things Manchester United, all things Chelsea. Super Cup as well on the Twitch. PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur. That's 8 p.m.
Oh,
UK.
what time is that at?
That's 8 p.m. UK time, that.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow is a Super Cup.
Yeah, tomorrow. So I'll be live, people, like 15 minutes before kickoff, probably. 30 minutes to 15 minutes before kickoff. So 7:30 to 7:45 p.m. on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. And on top of that, don't forget this show. All the other shows you see on the channel are available on all audio platforms as well, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel, Sarcasm City TV Clips. Subscribe to the gaming channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.